Welcome, this is Tom Rush, Rush Reviews, and take a look at this beauty. This is the Dirk Pinkerton Little River Bowie. I purchased this one off Knife Centre, would have been back around 16 years ago, and I love this one. I saw it online and thought, gotta have that. I loved Dirk's work, not that I knew who he was, other than his name and the work he did. And the little bit that he'd done back then was really impressive to me. And I thought, this one's one that is, made in-house and by Dirk himself. And I thought, I'd like to have a bit of that legacy, and thought I'd purchase one. So it was around the $220 and really his early days of knife manufacturing and doing customs. He really had an excellent eye for detail and for design that appealed to me. It really spoke to me. So Little River Bowie, as I say, it's D2 blade steel, full tang, and I believe they're T15 torque screws. They're on both sides, and you've got your lanyard hole at the back there, and choil, and then you've got a sharpening choil. Not a brilliant one, to be honest. As I say, this is his earlier work, but I really like to not have it going down that slope. I like it to be on the blade itself so that I can sharpen it without getting a smile. And that's the only area that I can see in this knife that could have been really improved on within reason. So that G10, those G10 scales are a delight. They're grippy because of that texture they've put on there, and everything's machined beautifully. It's great work, and he does the heat treat himself on the D2, or did back then. Whether he still does, I have no idea. But it's got what they call a wheel shear grind on that swedge, which I think looks really nice, gives it a bit more visual interest, and has the ability to be sharpened if you so choose, for whatever reason you may want to do that in whatever field you're in. So that's about that lanyard hole, by the way, is about 4 to 6 mil for you can put paracord through there, no problem. And just a really good deal of jimping. You can see rests really well in there. On top of that, and unlike a lot of jimpings, this one actually works as jimping. It's not just for show. Same here, you sort of find the mushy parts of your hand squishing into that and add extra grip. And also down here, he's done it to add extra grip. It's all extra work, extra detail work that costs time, which costs money. So I think the pricing on this is astoundingly good. You've got the fantastic tip on this, which is the clip point. And really, I wouldn't want to get skewed with that. It really does its job, and you can see all the grinds. I love the way they all come into that tip. And the symmetry on this works really well. The grip in hand is fantastic. The feel in hand is not, you'd think it might be cut into your hand with those, they've been slightly chamfered, but really comfortable, no slip, plenty of grip, and just an excellent sheath too that he's done here. This is his in-house Kydex sheaths. He makes his own, and it's nothing to write home about, but it certainly does the job and does it well. So very happy with that also, and has a home for it. So there you go. I'll give you some dimensions on it because there's not a lot else to tell you. I mean, it is a fixed blade and it's pretty. Alright, so you've got 4.5 inch on the blade length from the tip to the heel of the blade, and you've got a cutting edge on this one of 4 inches. You've got the overall length, it's quite a large, it's a small large knife, so for a fixed blade it's pretty small, but you're looking at 8.25 inches overall. The handle material, as I said, is G10 textured, which is not really a great fan of G10, but this one in this setup, being such a skinny, non-detailed sort of handle, non-contoured, I should say, handle is a treat because it just locks you in. It feels very purposeful. It's full tank construction, obviously. You can see that there. And the D2 is Crucibles CPM, powder metallurgy D2. And you're looking at a weight of 7 ounces, so perfect. And handmade in the USA. So not a lot more you could ask for there, or I wouldn't. I think it's terrific. And the sheath, I'm going to put a tech lock. Not a tech lock, it came with a tech lock. I'm going to put a Alti clip on here, probably the 3.5, 3.3, whatever they call it, which will give it the ability to ride a bit higher on the belt and ride a bit higher on the belt, so it'll probably be up around, let's see, that'll bring it up to about, that'll clip on there, bring it up to about there. So you're probably going to be left with about 3 inches sticking above the waistline, so not too bad. And give it a quick cut test for you. It's not going to be anything fantastic, just to give you an idea. That is not the factory edge, obviously. We're talking about 16 years later. It was missing in action for at least 10 years. So, yeah, very happy when my wife found it in the sock drawer. But yeah, it's sharp, as you can tell, and really nice. So, yeah, rid of that. Is there anything else to say? I really enjoy his work. If you haven't checked out Dirk Pinkerton as a designer, you can find his work these days with the likes of Kaiser, which is the OEM production mob that now do a reproduction of this. I think they stopped producing it a couple of years ago, but it's not identical, but very, very close to identical in terms of, I think it was in 1095 carbon steel, whereas this one has the Wilshire swedge or grind, and without it, it loses some of its appeal, in my opinion. Having said that, everyone who had that one in the reviews seemed to love it. You will see some it's a bit marked up on the sheath, and that's just simply from the Kydex. You've got the belts out in there, and you know how it goes every time you push it in, pull it out. It can just scuff the blade up a bit, which is a bit of a shame. Not sure what those what's going on there, but there's little dots, but that's no doubt from the sheath as well. But really good quality, really well made, handsome knife. If you like Bowies, you could hit him up and see if he'll do you one in a maybe a more modern steel, like maybe something like an Elmax or a Magna Cup, but not too sure. You could hit him up and see what sort of pricing he could do for you, or even if he can still do it these days. I'm not too sure. But yeah, beautiful. Thought you might like to see that one. Anyway, if you'd like to like, subscribe, and if you want to see more content, and leave some comments if you have the Kaiser version of this, made in China version, let me know. I'm very happy to have the USA manufactured one. So by Dirk himself, and proud owner. But yeah, definitely leave your comments. If there's anything you want to know that I might have the answer to, I can let you know. And yeah, please continue to watch and enjoy. Okay, this is Tom Rush Reviews signing off. Till next time, enjoy your week. Thank you.